Artemus Toast here, and I'm doing a different kind of upload. It involves music. I'm the world's greatest guitarist. Of course, it's gonna involve the arts. Oh, come on now. Um, but this is, I guess, I guess my recipe for a group of songs or a little mini playlist that uh improves a bad day for me at least. Even Artemis Toast, the world's greatest guitarist, has a bad day every once in a while. It could be not really feeling like signing autographs. A string could break during a session, or something. Something that put me in a foul mood, or I'm just in general having a bad day. And like a lot of people, many of us like to listen to music. When we're in a funk, or that's as we all know, music is very in tune with emotions and the senses, and there's songs that can make you feel happy, songs that can make you feel sad, songs that get you pumped up and excited, etc. Um, what I'm talking about today is, you're gonna hear that I've talked about these albums, on my all kinds of albums, trademark uh, playlists. But I'm concentrating on specific songs from these three albums in kind of a three-step process, which I feel improves my mood. Well, it does. It's just once again, kind of like a recommendation. This works for me. It may not work for you, but I had a bad day today. And I thought about these three songs, and I listened to them because, once again, music has the ability to, change your mood. It really does. But these are the three songs. The first being from Simon and Garfunkel. I prefer this live version, the Live from Central Park album, but it's probably their most popular song, the song they're most known for, "Sound of Silence." Um, and the reason why this song is first is, and once again, this is my personal feelings on the matter. This series of songs puts me in a better mood. Um, I know that sounds redundant. I've said that a couple times, but once again, this is just a recommendation. Try it out. It may work. But the Sound of Silence, because it's it's kind of, I'm not interpreting this song, but I'm explaining the mood that it's this is really hard to put into words, but I guess I'm explaining the way this song makes me feel. Now it's because of the tempo, because of the simple instrumentation, because of the harmonies, kind of slows me down. Great lyrical content as well. All kinds of awesome song all around. But it's kind of my, like, take a step back and assess the situation, song. Um, and then next, I make a leap to, The Patient on Tool's Lateralis album. Um, and, that's in my opinion, my interpretation of it is a song of, you know, kind of like a reminder of, why you do what you do, why you work as hard as you do, why you kind of, what it's all for, more or less. Um, it's kind of like, once again, my interpretation is, okay, it's all worth it, you just gotta be patient, bide your time, you have time to work things out, etc. Um, and then next, the Beatles, Abbey Road, um, a song penned by my personally favorite late great Beatle, George Harrison. Here Comes the Sun. You know, this is the third song that I listened to, you know, in series that, you know, is kind of, you know, a new beginning, an awakening, you know, the grass is greener, you know, the sun's rising on a new day. You know, once again, you know, it's kind of a literal interpretation, my literal interpretation of the song. You know, I don't know what it meant to George Harrison. I'm sure I could look it up. You know, he has an explanation for it, but you know, that's another wonderful thing about songs that could be interpreted. Excuse me, interpreted in your own way, and that's what this, you know, Here Comes the Sun does for me in that series. So you have your step back and reflection, the, you know, basically the reasons why, and you know, bide your time, be patient, it'll all be worth it. And then, you know, the next step where you're seeing, you know, your patience and hard work and etc. or whatever interpretation comes to fruition, you know, where it's, you know, or at least you see the you know, you see the light at the end of the tunnel, you know, cliche. But once again, all kinds of awesome series of songs that put me in a better mood. Maybe it'll work for you. Rock on.